Hi and welcome back to the probably last episode of my walkthrough or playthrough of the Rise of Queensdale. My wife is only 1 point away of finishing and winning this first chapter of Queensdale here. So it's very likely that it will end this or maybe the next round. But there is still hope that I will also be able to make it here into the red zone, because then if I would then lose, I would gain an additional one of those sigils here. And they can really help you, let's say, doing much better in upcoming scenarios or rounds of the game. Let's get started, and Unita is the first player for this round, which could really be the last round. And I think, yeah, before anything stupid happens, she will go for this action die. And of course she wants to place it here in order to move her scout up to 4 spaces. And this will be a pretty big move for her, because she can move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and she can grab both those herb types right away, because she already built 3 of those 10. So that's really huge. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's reveal the first one. That's a bread. That's a victory point, and another victory point. Wow, okay, that's a mighty blow, to be honest. Yeah, wow, did not really expect this, to be honest. So let's give her 1 bread, and what's more important are those 1, 2 victory points for her. So the game does not end. We play the round, of course, until the bitter end, but now I have to really catch up. 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points, and I think there is no chance I will be able to make this, to be honest. But yeah, whew, that's tough. I guess I want to get some more wood, so there's still a chance I will be able to get another tent, which is 1 more victory point, and 1 more is really all I need in order to at least kind of catch up with her. But for now, let's go for the wood. My wife sees I also got a stone, so she will go here before I go there for an additional bonus stone. But keep in mind, right now we don't have any other storage building other than the starting ones for gold here, so we would definitely do well in order to gain more gold. And yeah, what we can definitely take to the next round. At the end of the game, you can always trade in for any resources for 1 piece of gold, so you don't have to go for gold right away, but at least something that you have to keep in mind. Unita still has 1 more die that shows a stone, so I will go here first, because there's still a chance I can build a building. So yeah, let's wait and see for now. But then she does something very mean. She grabs the 2nd spot on the scout action here, and this is something I was really hoping for, building a tent maybe and then go there. But I think I have changed my mind a little bit, so that's fine for me, kind of, so I can still do something else, at least I hope. But now she has to make a choice, going here or going there, and whew, that's tough. Let's go here. 1, 2. Let's see what she gets. Okay, wow, that's another loot. That's really insane, because she reaches the next fanfare space, and this means she makes another victory point. Wow, even it's a base game, she's really coming very close to the level 2 game, or goal of the game. Wow, that's really insane. Yeah, that's pretty much her movement. Then I do something new. I will go here, and therefore I will exchange 2 pieces of gold into 2 of those resources. I think I will go for 2 clay in this case, or bricks. Can't really remember what those are. And with those resources, I should really be able to build something before the game is over. That's not bad at all. She really doesn't need stone, she doesn't need wood at this point in time. So I think she will spend 1 stone to reroll both of their dice, the remaining dice. And I think that's not bad, because now she gains this extra one here. This is definitely a waste. I was really hoping for something else, but she will grab this brick, which will give her 2 of those. And keep in mind, at the end of the game, you can trade in any 4 resources for 1 piece of gold. But the problem is she exactly has 4 of those, and she cannot use this stone here to do something meaningful. So of course she could spend it to exchange this into an 8, exchange this 8 for a gold, but in the end it nets into 1 piece of gold anyway. But of course that's all not too bad, to be honest. I think she will not complain. She will win this scenario for sure. I think I want to build, and this time I want to go for one of those storage buildings. So that's 2 clay, 3 stone, 1 wood. And I guess as I still have both brick and wood available, but I think I want to get wood, to be honest, because wood is more, yeah, you can use it for more stuff like tents and for building. So I think let's go for it. So let's use the plunger one last time in this playthrough, at least it's very likely. Therefore I score 2 more points, 1 point short. Can you believe that? Then it's the last action for red, and I think she wants to go here. Therefore she has to spend 1 stone to transform this into an A, and pretty much doesn't really change the outcome. But yeah, she will grab 1 piece of gold anyway, which means she will move with 2 gold coins into the next round. Unfortunately, she has not enough resources to transform those into 1 additional coin. Keep in mind, she can keep up to 3 coins for the next session. So yeah, that's really a pity. And she also doesn't have any of those storage buildings here. But yeah, I think she will not complain anyway. She won the game pretty much. Then it's my last action. I will go for 1 piece of gold, which is okay. I can take it into the next round. And then it's pretty much game over because we have a winner. Hooray! Okay, this means this is really the end of the game. Now we do some, let's say, end of game cleanup and preparations for the next round. After the first epoch or chapter here, one of the players would read this one here, because it says read it when at least one player has made 10 points, which will always be the case in scenario number 1 or in epoch number 1. So there will be some text here and whatever new folks are arriving, and yeah, it's pretty much sets the stage for the future rounds to come. No rule changes here at this point in time, really just flavor text, but definitely adds to the theme of the game. Next, each of the players who did not make their target or goal for this round gets one of those sigils here. And every player who made it then into the red area in front, directly in front of the goal, gets an additional one. And as you start the game with one of those, I will start my next session with 3 of those, which I then can trade in to buy new stickers and stuff. I think I will show that to you in a second too. Next, all players who made their goal for this epoch get now to add another of their tower tile here. This is the only thing where I cannot use the plunger, which is really a pity. And those tower tiles give you pretty much bonuses for the start of a given round. So this tile here, for example, gives the player who has it basically 1 free resource at the start of the game. That's really huge deal, of course. Unfortunately, I did not make it, so my tower will not be built, at least not during this session. Pretty sure there's a good chance that I will succeed for the next round. But yeah, right now I don't get to add one of those cool tower tiles, and those tower tiles are not all the same. So in this case, my wife took this one here, which is the any resource, which is apparently the best thing to have. So the next player to go there for this epoch could go for this or that tile here. So it's a stone, a wood, or a piece of gold, which he or she would get at the start of the next round, but overall not really great. Next thing is, my wife will exchange her overview tile of her character board. So this should tell her how many how many victory points she needs for chapter 2. This tells us that in a 2-player game you will play this epoch twice pretty much. So in order not to speed through the game too quickly, basically some of the epochs will be played twice, and this is the case here for the epoch number 2. It also shows you that for a building you get now 3 victory points. A 10 still provides you 1 victory point, but the fanfare would now also provide you 2 victory points. But keep in mind, you now have to reach 16 points instead of only 10. Next, we can store our resources. So I can store 1 piece of gold and 1 piece of wood. Because of my 2 storage buildings here, unfortunately I only have 1 of each, but still this can definitely help me within the next round. So having 1 piece of wood definitely is a bonus, whereas Unita will store 2 golds for the next game. Then we have more or less completed the steps we have to do at the end of each session, so then we could go into the next round already, and then you would do some preparation steps for the next round. First of all, sometimes you will read something at the start of a new game, and this is a condition if one of the players now has as his goal 16 victory points. This will always be the case after round 1. So in this case you would read this card or set of cards consisting of 3 in total. And this is where I really will draw a line, because now you will see some rule changes and stuff. I will not spoil the experience for you at this point in time. We will remove all of those 10s again, so unfortunately you will not start with any of those. Of course, we will also redeploy all those herb tiles accordingly, so we give them a very good shuffle. We will put back all of our folks here. Maybe during some of those setup cards, new types of followers will get added to the bag. But again, I will not spoil the experience for you. And before you start the game, you can spend your sigils here in order to buy new stickers for your die. So let's say you want to power up your die, your bread die here, for example, want to have a bread die, then you could go for this sticker here. This would cost you 2 of your sigils. And of course you have to make a choice in this case. Do you really need, let's say, wood on all of your dice, for example, or do you need more than 2 A's on this particular die? But really getting 2 pieces of bread is huge. The same is true for this loot here, for example. You could also go to say, okay, let's exchange this one into this one here, for example. So then when you add this die to a +1 space, you get 3 pieces of wood, and so on. On top of this, those purple stickers allow you to place your die onto this space here. So there's not really a space for a sticker, but it can take any number of purple dice here. Normally there are only, let's say you have seen that if this spot is occupied, no one else can go there. Of course, there is a sticker which allows you to put, let's say, a die on top of another die, but in this case no one has it. But this is really a cool space to really power up your actions and your possibilities in this game. Some of those faces allow you to read another card and things like that. There's really a lot going on, and this is only one, let's say, sticker sheet here. This is really a huge pile of additional stickers. Some of them will basically provide new rule stickers. You have seen that in Pandemic Legacy, for example, or other games like this. But there's really a lot to explore in this game as you move along. And yeah, this is how you play the Rise of Queensdale. Pretty much in a nutshell, because you have not seen anything so far. Really, this was all high level, all very generic, very simple stuff. You really might wonder, oh, that's it. No, rest assured, there is so much to explore in this game. So many additional rules that will come into this game as you play it. The story will take several twists and whatnot. So really a great experience. I really hope you enjoyed my playthrough of the Rise of Queensdale. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And yeah, until then, bye bye.